Let's bring in Republican Congressman and House Minority Whip Steve Scalise of Louisiana. He joins us now. Thanks so much for joining us, sir. Good to see you in the new year.
Good to be back with you, and Happy New Year.
So I haven't heard your take on this. What were your thoughts as the president spoke yesterday?
Well, he said a lot of things that are inaccurate. If you look at Washington Post in the past has given him 4 Pinocchios for saying similar things about election laws. If he thought it was so important that the filibuster should be blown up, he sure didn't try to do that when he was in the United States Senate for multiple decades. But in the end, this is about the integrity of elections. And just think about this. In the midst of all these crises, inflation, high gas prices, a border crisis, go down the list that families are facing, Joe Biden's top priority is getting rid of picture ID and mandating same-day voter registration in every state in America, which opens the door by everybody's account to massive voter fraud. Why would he want to do that? Why is that his top priority? His top priority should be helping families who are struggling because of the failures of the Biden presidency.
So you heard Mitch McConnell just a short time ago. He's threatening to shut down the Senate if the Democrats nuke the filibuster. Is he right to make that threat?
He is, and I don't think they're going to get rid of the filibuster. And you've heard Joe Manchin and others saying they don't want to get rid of it. But it's just real interesting and telling what Joe Biden wants to blow up the Senate over. It's over the ability for states to literally have their current laws reversed that ensure the integrity of elections. If you get rid of picture ID, which, by the way, most voters support, go look at the state of New York. They rejected, the voters of the state of New York rejected these kind of changes just a few months ago in their statewide election. So it's not something the voters are crying for. It's just some of the party bosses amongst the Democrats in Washington. Most people don't want this. They want Washington focused on their problems like inflation, like high gas prices that Joe Biden created.
I also want to get your take on this moment in Biden's speech yesterday where he invoked race in the case for voting rights. Listen.
So I ask every elected official in America, how do you want to be remembered? At consequential moments in history, they present a choice. Do you want to be on the side of Dr. King or George Wallace? Do you want to be on the side of John Lewis or Bull Connor? Do you want to be on the side of Abraham Lincoln or Jefferson Davis?
Your reaction to that, Congressman?
Well, whose side is Joe Biden on? Because when he goes to his home state of Delaware, they have more restrictive laws than the state of Georgia. I've never heard him express concern about those laws being changed in his own home state before. You know, he's going to states like Georgia, misrepresenting their laws. Again, he's gotten 4 Pinocchios on the statements that he's made about their laws. Ensuring the right of everybody who's legally eligible to vote to be able to cast one vote in every election is something that we all fight for. Taking away picture ID and mandating same-day voter registration and taking away the ability of states to ensure the integrity of the vote is a recipe for voter fraud. That's not where most people want to go. And so I think Joe Biden should go back to his own home state and look at their laws and say, has he ever expressed concern about their laws? And he hasn't.
Good to have you here. Great to see you, Congressman. Thanks for joining us.
Great being with you, Sandra. Thanks.